because you were the first golfer, as we heard on the VT a little earlier, to take a chance, if you can call that, and join UA brand. What drew you, first of all, to Under Armour, and how have you seen it grow and develop over the last few years? It must be amazing, really.
Yeah, I think you nailed it with the growing. I was able to grow with a company that was really excited about golf, excited to get into the sport, and I think I saw a lot of potential in it, and it kind of ties in with what they were doing with kind of the technology side of athletic apparel, and golf is a perfect segue for that because of all the elements that we have to play in at all times, and the British Open we're going to get sun and rain and wind and everything in between. So it's a great fit it was a great fit for me at the time, and it still is, and it's to see the progress and the growth of the company has been incredible, and kind of to be a part of that and to kind of start that, it's been a great journey.
Absolutely. Gary, let's ask you, the game of golf, as we know, is ever changing. It takes a lot to maintain your skill set, so to speak. How much time on a week-to-week basis would you spend training for each part of your game, really?
Yeah, most of the day. I mean, when I'm on a golf course to the gym, I mean, it's 8 to 9 hours a day. From the time I get up, I'm usually in the gym in the morning, get some practice in, and I get on the golf course in the afternoon. I like to get a lot of work done there, and then I'll finish up with a little putting or whatever I need to do in the afternoon. So I would say 8 to 9 hours a day from training and to the golf course.
Yeah. And Bernd, fantastic win at the French Open. Congratulations. What would you say? I mean, what sort of separated you from your competitors that day, made you able to go forward and take that victory there in Paris?
Well, I think it's tough to say because there was a lot of great competition out there that day, so it was tight going into the final day, and we all know that the hosting a course of the Ryder Cup 2018 provides a lot of drama down the stretch, so you can never be too sure, even though you feel comfortable. But I definitely felt comfortable that day, and I was hitting it good. Enjoyed the challenge, always have at that course, and yeah, I think I stayed calm all day, and that's, I think, in that situation what you have to do, and that's what I did. Combined with probably some good golf as well. I
think some pretty good golf. I think we'll agree with that. And what's it like to be part of the Under Armour family for you?
Well, I'm relatively new compared to HUNTRer, those guys. So I was really excited to get started with the company and kind of introduce it to the golf in the European tour in Europe. And so far it's been great, and I've had so much support from all the guys to help me play better golf and feel more comfortable on the golf course, and that's a very big part for me. So I'm very thankful.
Yeah, and Matt, of course, you're new as well. You're also new on the tour. How are you enjoying it? Are you having a good time? I think you are.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a completely new experience for me, and sort of learning every single week really about myself and life out on tour really. So far it's been a good year, and we have to carry on.
And how do you feel sitting here with part of the Under Armour family as well? You're new, as Bernd is as well. I mean, what does it feel to be part of that?
Yeah, I have to admit it's a little bit surreal. Since turning pro, it's all happened quite fast, and sort of watching these guys on TV this time last year really. So it's amazing to sort of all of a sudden turn pro, sign with Under Armour, and be part of this. It's pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you very much. You're all going to stay here because I'm going to do some more questions with you. But let's now welcome the 2015 Masters and US Open champion, Jordan Spieth. Jordan, welcome. Thank you very much indeed for joining all of us. I'm just going to stand at the side here. No one can see me, that's fine. Jordan, right, so congratulations at the weekend on the John Deere Classic. What a year so far. What would you say has been your most humbling moment this year? I mean, how's it been for you?
Honestly, we're humbled week to week. I mean, we're playing with the best players in the world, and it's so challenging to win. It makes you really appreciate when you do. And obviously I didn't really expect it at the U.S. Open there at the end, and that was kind of a shocker. But it makes you kind of appreciate it more because each week it's just that hard just to get into contention and to compete with these guys. But that's the joy and the challenge of it.
Yeah. And what's it like to be here at St Andrews? I mean, what does St Andrews mean to you all, really? But how do you feel being here?
Yeah, I think arguably the most famous place in all of our sport. It's an incredible place. Playing in the back nine, coming back into town, and the last few holes especially, and recognizing the history of not only the Open Championship there, but just the history of that golf course. And people have been there for centuries, and even longer. People have been playing golf there longer than our country was over in the United States of America was even discovered, and that puts it in perspective. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And how also do you have to adjust your game for St Andrews? I mean, it's different conditions. It's links golf. The weather's interesting. So
Yeah.
what do you have to do to come over and and do well here?
I think you put a little more emphasis on flighting the ball, hitting the ball at different trajectories. You get balls rolling out a lot further than what we normally see, so you got to watch your distance control. So you maybe put a driving iron in play versus a hybrid over in the States. Other than that, you're just trying to play your game, get adjusted to the golf course and where the bunkers are, and avoid them.
Yeah. And is it true? Yeah, do avoid them. Your putter. Are you still using the same putter? Your original putter? 'Cause that's what I heard.
I've been using
Or have you
the
just
putter
changed
I'm
it?
using. No, the putter I'm using now I've used for going on 6 years, which I think is rare to see nowadays. But guys like Ben Crenshaw use one for 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just found one that I liked, and I like the weighting of it and the look of it, and it just continues to rust and rust.
Well,
but
it's working.
yeah, it works here and there.
And just talking about Under Armour, being here this evening, what does being part of the Under Armour family mean to you?
It's amazing. I mean, look at these guys. These are great champions and guys that I've looked up to, except for Matt, because he's same age.
You can say
These
that,
other
can't
guys,
you?
certainly, we all have a good relationship and looked up to these guys for a while, and it's cool to bring guys in from different parts of the world and all be playing for the same team. We all root for each other week in and week out, and as much as we want to beat each other up, we still, if we're not going to win, we want to see our own team win.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I've got a few questions that we got on Twitter a little earlier on.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a few of you these, and then we've got a quick fire round of questions as well, which will be interesting. First of all, right, okay, what is the toughest hole on the old course, Jordan?
I think
Would you say?
17.
Guys?
17.
17. Bernd? You look like you're
Depends on the wind. It really depends on the wind. I think 13 is pretty tough as well, driving wise, but 17 probably.
Yeah.
On a calm day, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What does playing in the Open mean to you? I've asked Jordan this question. Guys, let's start with you, Bernd. What does it mean to be here?
Well, it's my third Open Championship, and starting the year looking at where we're going to play the majors and everything. If I had to pick one tournament, I could play probably this one, because as Jordan just said, the history of not only the place but also the championship at this place is it's unique, and we're very very fortunate to come here every year on our schedule at the Dunhill Links, and it's a great place, and even more so at the major.
Yeah. HUNTRer?
Yeah, this is it's a really fun golf course to play. It's challenging, and it can change hourly and how you want to play it, and it can change daily on how holes are going to play. With St Andrews in the background is really amazing. Like coming back, the last 6-7 holes are just awesome to kind of see the city and everything. It's just a great finish, and this is my second time here, so it's a really the huge grandstands on 18 are one of the more memorable sights you get to see playing a British Open. So it's a great finish. It's a great golf course, and it's going to lend itself to quite a few different types of players, having the possibility to win this week.
And Gary, what's it like for you being here at St Andrews and playing in the British Open?
Yeah, it's exciting. This was my first time at St Andrews.
Yeah.
It's always been on my bucket list to come play. To obviously get the chance to play, and then to play in the Open Championship here as well. It's very exciting. You'd like to win any major, but to win the British Open at St Andrews would be amazing. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Matt, you wouldn't disagree with that, would you?
No, not at all.
Being a Brit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've sort of been hanging around yesterday and today around the course, and it really makes me wish that I was playing this week, definitely.
Yeah.
But no, it's just the town and the course. It just provides a great atmosphere for the event, and I'm sure it'll be a great one.
Yeah, it's good to just be here, isn't it? To be quite honest. And I've got to ask you, one of our other guys on Twitter asked which one of you going to try haggis first. Don't ask me what haggis is. That's all I'm saying to you. Jordan, going to try some haggis?
I've had it.
Oh, you had it? Did you like it?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah? Good? No?
I'll be giving it a miss.
I won't order it on the menu, but...
I wouldn't order it, but you'll try it. Gary, have you tried it?
No chance.
Why?
I don't even know what it is.
Well, I'm not expecting that. Hunter, you've tried it. I know you have.
Yeah,
Have you?
I've been here a few times, and you know that's how you get into the local fields, trying their
Exactly,
foods
it's
and
part
what
of
they
the
make. Yeah, I mean,
experience.
it's kind of disrespectful not to try it. I don't know why.
How do you feel?
But you know, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. And Ben?
Haven't had it. Maybe try it someday down the road.
Someday down the road, that would be fine.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And right, we're going to do a quick speed round before we go out on the range here. Toughest course. I'm going to come to you really quickly. Let's start with you, Ben. Toughest course you play on?
French Open course, obviously.
Of course, where you won. Good answer. Hunter?
Oakmont.
Olympic.
Olympic. Matt?
French Open.
French Open.
Congressional.
Congressional. Okay. Interesting. Really? Maybe? Or possibly?
He took Oakmont.
Oh, right. Good. I like the variation here. Favourite piece of UA gear, Jordan?
This sweater. It's unbelievable. It's fleece and very warm on the inside, and you can pour a water bottle. I did it today just to prove to the guys in my group. Pour a water bottle all around it.
And then you were dry.
Just
Yeah.
washes right off.
Very good.
Pants
Matt?
are wet though.
What did you say?
With the pants are wet.
Need to get that right. Matt, what do you like wearing?
I was
Trainers.
wearing my storm pants as
Of
well.
course, yeah. Warm
Trainers?
Yeah.
Gary?
definitely trainers.
What do you like?
The sweater vest is unbelievable. Inside joke, we've wanted one for a long time. It's amazing.
So that's a good addition. Hunter?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the sweaters. You know, kind of, especially over here. You know, you can go through about 3 or 4 different
Yeah,
tops, and
of
it's nice to
course.
have one top that kind of does everything for you, and it's easy to swing in.
Yeah. Did you give me an answer? No.
We just got those, so
Yeah.
I really like this as well. I haven't seen them before, so it's
So let's say that. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But when I'm at home, I like the hoodies. I like to hang out in hoodies.
The Under Armour hoodie. Right. Favourite athlete? This isn't easy, is it? Favourite athlete?
Steph Curry.
It's like a trick question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Matt?
No.
I'll come back to you. Gary, go on.
Me.
You! I was going to say you can't. None of you can include each
Roger
other.
Federer.
Roger Federer, good one. Hunter?
Jordan Spieth.
Jordan
obviously.
Spieth. We'll take that because he's here. Absolutely. Ben?
Well, I'm from Austria, skiing nation. I go with Lindsey Vonn.
Lindsey Vonn, very good. Excellent.
Wow.
But now this is a good. Funniest golfer on tour.
Gary Woodland.
I was just going to say, Gary, you are definitely a contender here from speaking to you out
I think
there.
we all go for Gary Woodland.
I think Gary.
I think so.
Gary is officially the funniest golfer on tour. Excellent, you like that. Favourite food? Favourite food? Gary, start.
Steak.
Not haggis then. Steak.
Yeah.
Steak.
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 Yeah.
Steak. All of you
Chicken
steak.
wings. Good
Chicken wings, steak. Hunter. Haggis.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Ben?
Yeah, I have a steak as well.
Jordan Spieth is not my favorite.
I've just gone back on
Yeah,
that.
he's off the list.
Okay, we're nearly done. Oh, favourite pre-round meal, yeah. Are any of you, do you do the same, sort of go through the same routine before, steak before?
Like a big omelet.
Big
I like
omelette.
having a big omelet before I go play.
With
a
less
couple
egg
hours
yolks?
before.
No,
that's
not too
fine.
bothered. Okay. So an omelette?
Yeah, steak, omelette. Depends what time of the
Both.
day. Yeah.
Did you guys
Depends
eat
what time
bread?
I tee off. Yeah, I was going to say it's rare you get steak actually in a player's lounge.
But you'd like that. Gary?
Yeah, whatever they have out. I don't know. It varies every day. I can't get it.
But you don't have like anything that you stick to and go, right, I've got to have this. This will definitely make me play better.
If I did, I'd eat it a lot more.
Hunter?
Told you it's funny.
You're right.
I like to start my day with a nice cup of coffee. So that's consistent. That's the most consistent thing I do.
No food?
No food? Well, I mean,
What about
an omelet
Iced
and
coffee,
an omelet and bacon.
Cheeseburger.
Bacon is always good.
bacon and a coffee? Ben?
Nothing in particular.
No.
Tomato mushroom omelette in the morning, so yeah.
The omelettes are pretty popular. Last question, what is on your playlist? What do you like to listen to, guys?
I have a look, I don't know. I'll have some, that's not connecting now.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody else?
Here we go. Some David Gator.
Yeah, that's good.
Lost Frequencies, Alesso, Calvin Harris.
Yeah, Calvin.
Britney Spears?
Let's turn it down a little.
Christina Aguilera, that's weird.
Does anyone agree? Anyone got the same sort of stuff?
So house music kind of, yeah.
Anyone listen to classical music? Calm you down before you go out there? No. Matt, what do you listen to?
Golf's slow enough.
Golf's slow enough.
I quite like a bit of like rap and hip hop and stuff.
Oh.
Of course
I know
you
it's
do.
You've done a bit of rapping. You've done a bit
Yeah.
of rapping.
No, obviously not that much.
Golf boys.
Jordan, what do you listen to? What's on your
Yeah,
playlist?
certainly the golf boys.
Of course. That makes sense.
That was very good.
That was my favorite though.
And Gary, you've got one song and we'll go on the range. Tell me.
I got Jay-Z on the rolling on the i5.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much indeed for that. We're going to go out on the range and see what you can do out there because there's a bit of target practice for you. You carry on.
Oh, Claire, it'll be alright. My leg is just totally gone to sleep.